babes, you missed it. Oh. I'll give you reason why. That's the best part of that music video. I tell you what. They was doing it back in the day. He was doing it. No, this pan used to be blue. A light teal blue, but still. And I have to clean the stove. You know, every day is a scam, I feel like. Woo! It's 12:19 and I'm literally so tired. I don't even know why. Like, I went to bed at like essentially, I shouldn't be as tired as I am. I mean, I've been having like horrible dreams lately. And last night, I just had a bad dream. I didn't have like a terrible, horrible, awful, disgusting dream. I don't like, sleep was restful enough. I feel like I shouldn't be this tired. But anyway, make myself a matcha before I cook. And I've never had ginger matcha before, but I've been thinking about putting different spices in my matcha. And oh god, chat. And I saw online people did it with ginger, so it's not like something weird. I think that's enough, because all the past times that I've made matcha, it sits. Like, I never can drink them. Not fast enough, but I'm too nauseous to drink them most of the time. Oh my gosh. You know, I think this is why I don't make videos. I think this is why I don't make videos. Because what have y'all seen? Anything? Not a singular thing? See, now I don't even want to drink it. I kind of didn't want to drink it when I made it. But, I don't know. No. Bro, look. I just had to dye my freaking other sweatshirt because I got stuff on. Now I'm gonna have to do this. It is 12:38. I was like, what is that? What is that flavor? An interesting flavor in the matcha. It was a ginger. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet, but I have my, what's it called? Not confidence. I have my, oh my god, motivation, and I am fixing to get chocolate. Let's see if this thing actually helps or not. Okay, I think you have to have a nice cutting board to be able to do that. It's kind of big. Whew, that matcha man. Ooh, that was my finger. That's my finger there. I feel like I need another. Ugh, I hate this, man. I hate this. I have to use 16,000 different dishes. And don't say nothing about my lack of having the correct things, okay? It's not good to ferment in plastic containers, so I have to use this leftover glass jar. Say nothing, not a word. P.S. y'all, I bought a hairdryer brush because based on the videos I saw online, that would be easier for me to blow dry my hair. It said 3 to 5 days delivery, but tell me why when I bought it, it said delivery by March 25th. It is March 10th. We all know I'm not good at math, but that's not 3 to 5 days, in my opinion. I'm trying to think if I should just put off doing my hair and see if it comes on the whatchamacallit in 3 to 5 days. I can wait 3 days. Don't think I can wait no 5 days. And also I'm lazy, so maybe I can. I don't know. Maybe I can wait 3 days. Also, if you have a bunch of kimchi to cut and you aren't cutting like sausage and mushrooms as well, or even if you are, because shoot, you deserve to use 2 different dishes and 2 different utensils, even if it's only for one thing. I definitely suggest using scissors, however, locationally, I cannot do that right now, okay? Already, my knees and my neck hurt from standing up and chopping. I certainly hope you can here we go. Ugh, I hate that freaking smell. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to do surgery. This is really embarrassing me in front of my homegirl. Anyways, never cooked it on this back burner. Use oil if you're able to. Not only am I, well, the doctor said I'm supposed to be staying away from fat, so that's why I'm doing that. And maybe it's so I can justify my fear of oil, because I'm still afraid of oil. But it's okay. It is hey-ho-kay, okay? Just gonna cook the sausage. I just had to cutting the kimchi over with because I have to cut mushrooms after. If it was just kimchi and sausage, I could have cut the kimchi while the sausage was cooking. And I like my sausage cooked how most of my people like sausage cooked. So if you like your sausage not burnt to be burnt, you cook your sausage how you cook your sausage, okay? Not that you're probably gonna make this. This is no recipe, so just do with it what you can, okay? This really, okay, that little paper towel did what it could. Water from there because I washed my mushrooms. Hello? Some of y'all don't. Some of y'all don't, and that's nasty because these grow inside, not inside, but these grow in the ground. This part was in the ground. Y'all nasty people who don't wash your mushrooms. Like, not to call somebody nasty, but that's nasty. If you don't wash your mushrooms, that's nasty, man. That's nasty. Just saying. I'm gonna add a few mushrooms into the fried rice. Usually I like to add more vegetables in this if I'm gonna make my like vegetable fried rice, but I don't feel like, well, one, I don't have the vegetables that I would add for real, and I don't feel like doing that right now, so I'm just making it with kimchi. I think I'm gonna add some corn. And then a few mushrooms. Oh, and edamame, because that has protein in it. I'm gonna add some more mushrooms. That's kind of like a disrespectful amount. But the mushrooms and the sausage, it smells like breakfast, like at my nana's house. Now I can start focusing more on the flavor. And I'm choosing to believe that the inside of my stomach turned hot last time because I put lemongrass powder in and not because of the kimchi. Because like I put barely half of a rounded big spoon of I'm assuming that since oregano oil is something antioxidants or something like that, that like oregano will have the same benefit. This is like rotten or burnt. Look. Are you seeing this? I really hope. Smells fine. I hope it's fine. I really don't need no more. Nothing. Just a little bit, so it won't impart so much flavor. I have 2 supersized things of rice. Usually I would just use a small one. Well, usually I would use homemade rice. This is the part of cooking where I don't feel like cooking, so we make do with what we have. Okay. So I'm using microwave rice. I have jasmine, I have brown rice. Not because it has what's this called? The proteins are about the same as are the fibers, but this one has less carbs. Right? Yeah. I mean, it's not that I care about carbs, like for real. I don't know. Sometimes I trick myself into thinking that I do. Have I ever made this with brown rice before? No. Why do I get up on camera trying new things? I don't know. Okay. Anyways, also I've never used a huge humongous bag of jasmine. I would try and do more jasmine rice than brown, hence why I got this big bag. However, I'm going to try and save some rice for the curry in case I want to eat some today. I feel like this jasmine rice in a big bag, maybe because it's cooked for 3 minutes and I didn't actually figure that out. So maybe it's undercooked, but I feel like this one's different than the one in the smaller bag. This is a failure. I swear to you, all the other times I make fried rice, it'd be looking good, it'd be tasting good, it'd be good, but this it's not working good. Every time I come up on the camera to try and do something, I feel like it's a failure. It doesn't work much. I'm gonna turn it up. Oops. Because I'm able to pay attention to it right now. Normally when I make like my vegetable fried rice, I like it to be vegetable fried rice, like an equal amount-ish of vegetables to rice, which is why I don't really like eating vegetable fried rice out. But again, with the lack of the vegetables, I'm working with what I got here. Why is it like the other, like, I don't know if it's something with this bag particularly, but the one that's this size, like the grains were apart and everything. Maybe it's just the brown rice, but this is not giving what it's supposed to give, and I feel ashamed to come up on camera and expect that everything is working, because it's clearly not. Use oil. Use oil if you want to. Okay. And judge your mother, okay? I'm trying to get my fiber in, huh? Maybe that was a lot. If you have eggs and you like to eat them, well, you'd probably have eggs if you like to eat them. But add them now. Well, before the soy sauce. That was teriyaki sauce. Use soy sauce and sugar if you want, or just soy sauce if you don't like it sweet. But that already has like garlic and stuff in it. Like, I should have just taken a picture of my fried rice when I made it last time, because clearly I need a reference, and clearly I shouldn't be experimenting with freaking brown. Anyway, it's mostly done. I just want to make it crispy. I spread it out like this, and then I poke holes for the steam to get out, and then I just let it sit so that it can crisp up. The heat's still on. Just trying to get, oops. I have trouble moving only one hand at a time, but just leave it there so it can get crispy. I'm gonna let this cool some before I, what's it called, package it. But I just realized I wanted to make enough for like, I wanted to make enough to put in the freezer and to keep some in the fridge. This is not that amount. It's not that amount. I feel like this is like 5-ish servings. I feel like I wanted to make like 6. How do people, like, this pan is big enough for it, but how do people like have the energy to chop all that stuff and the mind to buy it all? Anyway, I'll just try it. Turn it off. Yes, honey, yeah. And since I have to wait for this to cool down, cause baby, I'm cooking the curry in here too. You hear me? I put this to cool down before I put it in the Tupperware. So I am taking myself a sit down break. You see, I had like 3 sips, but I deserve it. Okay. As you can see, it is 2:22, and I have that much more. I probably could have made it back sooner, but I simply got caught up watching The Nanny. But I am embarrassed. Why did I think I was making like a huge mungus portion of fried rice? But every time that I make it before, I'm like, dang, that's not as much as I thought. Dang, that's not as much as I thought. So I thought by making basically with 2 packs of rice that it would be more. But it's not that more. But anyway, I'm gonna start making the curry now. And fight your mom. But I do not at all, baby. I do not feel like cleaning the pan because I already did cleaned it once today. And I'm gonna have to clean it after this. Sheesh, man. I mean, if it burns, I will simply be mad at myself, and that's what I will get from that. That's all. That's it. Usually I would make Japanese curry with lentils and carrots and onion, but I don't have carrots right now, and whenever I want Japanese curry but I don't have the usual stuff and I have mushrooms, I'll just make mushroom curry. I'll fry mushrooms in butter and then I will just make mushroom curry. I definitely shrunk. Now I'm wondering if I should not make it as much, because I was going to make a pretty big thing of curry. But with this little pitiful amount, well, I guess I could make a lot, and then if I have vegetables, I can just cook the vegetables separate whenever I want to eat them. I also don't know how people just add these at the end and then they get incorporated. I just like add them and melt them in like this. Uh-oh. Damn. Now I gotta, man. I only meant to put 3 in there. Damn, man. Also, I'm gonna use chicken bone broth because it has 9 grams of protein and it only has 5% of the added sodium per day per cup, so it's like not that salty, and it'll add protein. And I'm going to use this corn water because Japanese curry is like sweet and that is sweet, so, and it's here, so this is just a pitiful amount of mushrooms. I knew mushrooms shrunk. That was like a whole little thing on mushrooms. Maybe I should have got 2. Oh well. Maybe I turned it up too high. This is like exhausting. Like some people cook every day. How did I used to cook every day, baby? And I was cooking. Like if you watched my old videos, which who's even here at this point? Just you, Vanessa, and I know you watched them. My old videos where I was freaking making katsu sandwiches fried in beef fat that I extracted from the beef that I was cooking. Like, girl, cooking every day. And then I would walk on top of that and get freaking fang cha. Anyways, I'm gonna fill this up with some water and then put it in there. I don't know that I've made this much curry like with 3 blocks before. Usually, usually I only do like 1 or 2, and I've never made curry in this pot that I can at least remember. Well, I've made any back in freaking Mesquite. I used to make this Indian rice where I would make like a curry gravy basically, and then I would fry the rice in there like raw rice, and then I would cook it like, what's that dish? I don't know, but rice cooked in like turkey tomato gravy. Sometimes I would put chicken in there. Yum. Anyways, I don't think I've cooked Japanese curry in this pot that I can remember. I don't know like how big it is, because clearly I thought I was making a lot of freaking fried rice, but I'm not. And call me lazy if you'd like. I'm the first to admit it. I often add too much water and then leave it to boil for like a very long periodic time so that I don't have to babysit it. Boil it down to the consistency and to the potency that I want it to be. If I need to, I will add more curry. If I need to, I'll boil it down for 18 years. But that way I can just boil it, trusting that it's not a thin bottom pot. If it's a thin bottom pot, you don't have to babysit it. If it's a good pot, just add too much water like this and then let it boil for 20 years. Not on like high. You just let it boil, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. As you can see, another break was taken. Oh shoot. The dough has to rest. Measure schmeasure. Nah. Oh shoot, that's where all the spoons are. A little bit at a time. I am supposed to be doing this with my hands. But since I'm doing multiple things. See how I just don't be adding things slow? No, I need probably more flour than that. Maybe not. Trying to see if I accidentally added too much. I might need to add more flour. Ew. Oh, gross. Yeah. Just gross, man. I hate that. Symposium recipes are important. Oh, that flour is freezing. I think I'll be able to get it to come together with this. I think that's gonna work for now. I feel like this is just, I mean, it looks very watery because there's no vegetables with like enough starch to thicken it, which you could add a bit of flour. Maybe boil a little bit more, but it's salty enough after boiling for a bit more. I almost forgot the coriander. I probably should have chose a bigger container to mix this in, but you know, it's totally fine. And also, I'm supposed to be waiting 15 to 30 minutes, and I don't feel like it right now. I'm so freaking hungry. And maybe that's why I don't feel like being patient. All I've eaten today were some chips and that freaking oatmeal. Not smart, but some may say the same thing about me. Ugh. And I don't have a rolling pin. Dang! I really should have bought a rolling pin. First serendipity is such a peaceful song. I'm gonna do a quick surgery here. That's why she used a light rolling pin. Rollings that I have. Get it? I thought it was funny. I'll just make one for now. This is how the rest of the dough is looking. I'll just put it somewhere warm for now. Probably should let that get a bit warmer, but that's okay. That's basically done now. Later, when I roll out the rest, well, I guess I'll show you. But I'm just part. Wow, that was terrible. This looks alpha. But I'm gonna par cook them like this, let them cool, and then freeze them with like sheets with them, or I don't know, but I'll freeze them par cooked. I need to hurry up and make some ghee. However, my dad won't let me use the rice cooker, so yeah, and I don't trust myself to make it in a pot. Wait a minute, I just realized hers was expanding, like it puffed up a teensy tiny bit. Maybe that's why I should have waited for it to rest, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. Uh-oh. I just realized she cooked hers on medium heat. Maybe I'm supposed to cook this slower. Well, I certainly hope I have the storage space to edit this, because yeah. Oh, I just turned it down anyway. The beauty light, hello. Not even gonna hold you slightly. This definitely is turning out different than I thought it was, like texture wise. I mean, I probably shouldn't judge it just from the outside, but it is looking a bit different than I thought it would be. Babes, you missed it. That last flip was stunning, babe. And it looks delicious. Even the crispy things where the sweet potato poked out. See, probably shouldn't be cutting this one here, but it's okay. I won't tell nobody. I've used like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 utensils and cooking things. That's crazy. What? Ain't no damn feeling in here, basically. Hold on, that's gonna be too hot to touch. So let's use the hands. Yeah, that's smart. Ah! I didn't see much of a inside there, you know what I'm saying? But it's 4:11. This is gonna be my snack for now. Let's see how long it freaking takes me to make the rest of them. And I know these don't like go together culinarily, and in terms of cuisine, they go together on today, okay? Because if you think I'm finna make some cilantro chutney right now, you are wrong. Not today. Ah, that is the burner. Ah! I'll learn one day. Today not being that day. Guys, this is hot on the bottom here, but you see how there's not like, oh, there's not that much filling in there, I feel like. Anyways, ka-ching! May go in the thumbnail, folks. Ka-ching! Ka-ching! Yes! As you can see, it is 5:18. I was so freaking hungry. I was so freaking So I decided to eat a bowl of cereal with blueberries. This is basically cooled down enough. But I was reading. Ooh, that got sticky. I was reading and I'm reading The Truth According to Ember. I refuse. It's just so freaking embarrassing reading books sometimes. Cause like, ma'am, why are you lying about everything? Do you intend to keep this job for a long time? You're not gonna be able to, ma'am. She's lying about everything. And then she's getting found out about it, and that's a way too embarrassing for me to be reading about. It's so I figured I will roll these out right now, which maybe I should have made a bit more. I only have 3 of them, and then I have all that filling, but I can just put the filling in the fridge and then make some more dough another day. Oops. Damn! I wasn't supposed to roll that out so much. But, like, I feel like the point of this was so I don't have to cook so much. But that's okay. A-okay. Well, it's A-alright. Fine, I suppose. I'll deal with it. Oh god. Here we go. Yeah! Woo! Whenever I make dumplings, I can never like do them like you're supposed to do them. They never stay sealed for real. But whatever. Oh shucks, deluxe, mate. No. Come on. So don't spill my camera. Oh god, pardon the angle. Gentle, gentle, gentle. Gentle. Oops. I really don't know what y'all are seeing right now. My apologies. Bazam. Like how. There we go. Ooh. See, I wasn't being gentle. Oh shoot. Medium heat, Victoria. You know what? Call it placebo or whatever. But the only one that I did not bust the sides of is the one that I made while I was saying gentle, gentle, gentle. You know what I'm saying? Is there a reason to that? Who knows? Oh god, okay. Oh shoot! I'm not supposed to be cooking these fully. I am just acting up, huh? Okay, I think I turned it off. So I just need the outsides to be like not wet. I decided to put it in well, it's in a glass, but I put a lid on it because I don't feel like waiting to rest and then making more of that stuff. So I feel like if I tried to just pour this, that might end not too well. And I'm lazy, so I'm gonna just let the paratha cool down on the grill. It looks like a little bit, huh? Maybe that is a good amount. I don't think it'll open, but I don't want to take those chances. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try. Oh gosh. I don't think this is a good. Oh god, I can't stop. Maybe if it was wider, but it is not. Anyways, I suppose since you can't see this anyways, and the sounds are really not appetizing, I will see you when I'm done doing this. I feel like this is the lowest bit anti-black, because why do I still have to clean the pots too? Like, is this just a scam at this point? This is the fruit of my labor. This is the fruit of my labor. And I have to clean this because I freaking got stuff in the bottom of it. And freaking, I planned to have like 2 or 3 extra bags. How embarrassing. I only need freaking 3 bags of curry. Wow. Alright guys, I have my 3, oh gosh, 3 pitiful little bags of curry. I'll enjoy it. I'll enjoy it. I still think there's something wrong and weird with that 3-minute bag of jasmine rice. Maybe it's just mental, but I probably will be getting the regular size bags from now on. Cause I don't know, the texture is way different. It's like mushy. I don't like that. Ah! Anyway, I'm gonna have this. It's small for dinner, but I just ate cereal, and I'll probably have some chips with it if I'm being honest. I put the green beans in there. I don't really like green beans, but I need a freaking vegetable, girl. Because I know you'll yell at me, Vanessa, if I don't have vegetable. There's no spinach. Spinach is easy, but whatever. Once these cool down a bit more, I will blind freeze them. Boy. So that they just get a little bit frozen. And I'll put them in 1 gallon size Ziploc bag probably, so that they don't stick to each other, and I will just grill them whenever I'm ready to cook them. But anyways, thank you for joining me on my day. Yeah, oh gosh, thanks for joining me on my day. Today is Monday. Yeah, today's Monday. I might go to the store and get some. Every time I say this, I might go to the store and get some fruit. You know, that consists of walking to the store, and I really don't feel like that. So it depends on whenever I go to the store. But anyways, yes, don't know when I'll see you again, but I hope you have a great day. Ciao.